What's up everybody? It's me, Lasersgo, back again with another video. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but it says Freaky Friday. So yeah guys, for the rest of the Fridays leading up to October 31st, which is of course Halloween, every Friday we will be going over some stories back from when I was younger and back through my years of really scary things that happened to me leading up to the Halloween and the Halloween time. So that means there's one, that's today, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Freaky Fridays coming up, and then there will be a special one on the Monday before Halloween. These videos are going to be a little bit different, more like a story time, and hopefully you guys find them interesting. If you like the idea, leave a like down below, comment with what your scariest thing around the Halloween time was, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Without further ado, let's get into the first one. So a couple years ago, I was living in Orlando, Florida, as you guys probably have heard on the channel before. At the time, I was kind of living with a group of friends in a house, and one of them had a boyfriend, and he was very into filming. He was going to film school, and liked to go out and film, to basically go film abandoned things and stuff like that. So one night, he came over to the house, and he was like, listen guys, we are going to check out an abandoned hospital. Me, being a wuss, I was like, who's we? You know, you and her and your guys' friends, you guys go ahead and do that. But no, of course, I was included in this group. So by this point in time, the riskiest thing I'd probably ever done was like drink a Bud Light with some friends. I was underage and did not tell my parents. Sorry mom and dad if you guys are watching this, but that's probably the riskiest thing I had done until this point in time. So, of course, the prospect of heading to an abandoned hospital in the middle of the night was something I was like, I don't really know if I want to do this. So to give you an idea of where this hospital was, I will draw it out. So, if you look at this diagram I've expertly drawn, here is the hospital. This is a fence line, and on the other side was a Department of Homeland Security, like satellite office building area. So of course, my first thought is, oh hell no, we are not going to be trying to bust up in an abandoned hospital next to a Department of Homeland Security area. First off, the prospect of going in an abandoned hospital in the first place is terrifying, because every horror movie you see that is set in an abandoned hospital, there's the scary girl that's been killed in the asylum ward or something crazy like that. So I was like, nah, hell no, I'm not gonna do this. Now that's the first night. We go out there and we kind of just walk around the outside of the building, seeing where there's an entry point in. Fast forward 2 nights later, and here we are, outside of this abandoned hospital. My friend has a crowbar and he's popping off wood panelings that are covering up the windows so that we can get in. And of course, we get in. The first night was not so bad. We walked around, we were all sticking in a group. We're going through this hospital, there's not much going on up there, and I'm like, alright, this is fine if we're in a group and there's not much going on, I can handle this. So we leave, nothing crazy happens that night. Fast forward about 3 or 4 nights later. We get back in the hospital. This is a 3-tiered hospital, mind you. It's an old VA hospital. If you're in America, that's the hospital for veterans in the Army. So we're at an old abandoned VA hospital, middle of the night, and there's less of us this time, there's only 4 of us. So, you know, I was like, alright, cool, that's fine. So we get in there, we get to the area where we got in the first night, and all of a sudden, there's another group of people there. And it's like these high school age kids, and they're like, yo, you guys going inside this place too? We're like, I mean, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, no, I don't like this, let's just go. I don't like that there's some kids here, and I don't want to, no, I'm not gonna hang around with this just in case. If they get caught, and they've seen our faces, and blah, 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 they might rat us out too. So no one listens to me. And they're like, no, we'll just hang out with them for a little bit. So these kids are like, we're gonna go to the roof, we get inside. I'm like, let's not, can we split up from these kids? The hospital's big enough for the 2 groups, small groups of us, go our separate ways and do our separate things. So fast forward, we're on the roof, these kids, and they start to smoke some weed, and they are drinking. And I'm like, no, we can't be out here with these high school kids drinking and smoking weed on the top of an abandoned hospital. So I'm like, let's go, we're leaving. So we start to go down the stairs, and I start to hear noises, and it's like metal clanking against metal, which, okay, that's fine. You know, things go bump in the night, and that's, you know, it's fine. I was not freaking out yet at that point. Where I started to freak out was we got to the bottom floor, and they found a room with like generators or something like that. My friend's boyfriend goes, hey, we're gonna start to make some noise probably down here because we're gonna try to pop off some of the mechanical stuff. Which again, I'm like, no, don't make noise, don't attract people to come over here, what are you doing? So he's like, no, it'll be fine, just go keep a lookout. Up on the 3rd floor, can you go keep a lookout in one of the rooms? So let me just, I'm gonna draw it out for you guys again, exactly where I was going to be in relation to where they were going to be. So, here they are on the 1st floor. This is the 2nd floor, I'm not putting anything, it doesn't matter. But on the 3rd floor, here's me, in the top corner on the other side of the hospital. So I'm like, cool, whatever, that's fine. I'll go up there, but I'm not going alone. So I asked my friend, we're gonna call her Lucy. We'll call her Lucy. So I'm like, Lucy, come with me. I don't wanna go up there alone. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And all of a sudden, they're like, no, we need her down here to keep lookout in the room next to us. So here's me, like 19 years old, never have done anything in my life. I am a wuss. I'm terrified of anything scary, which is surprising because I have 6 stories to tell you guys of scary things that have happened to me. But here's me, 19 years old, total wuss. Don't want to be here in the first place in this abandoned hospital. And I have to walk up all these stairs, and it's creaky, and it's creepy, it's dark. I don't have a flashlight on me, so I just have my little phone light going. And I am sitting in a room alone in this abandoned hospital. So here I am sitting alone in this abandoned hospital, in a corner, scared for my life. I have a walkie-talkie, and I'm trying to figure out if there's someone coming just looking out a window. And I'm also keeping an eye on this aforementioned Homeland Security office. So I'm sitting there, and mind you, those kids are still here. Those kids that were on the roof are still here. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, huh, so this is bad. I don't want to be here, and I'm scared. So at first it's okay, nothing's going on, I don't hear anything. And then those kids started to come down the stairs, which spooked me because it was dead silent, and all of a sudden you just hear going down some stairs, right? Listen, I am not in the belief of zombies and aliens and ghosts and all that. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But when I tell you I heard some footsteps coming down and voices of like little girls, because these are like 14, 15-year-old high schoolers, running down a set of stairs in an abandoned hospital in the middle of the night, I freaked out. I was terrified. So I get on the radio and I'm like, listen, hey, anybody, are we done yet? Can we go? Can I come down? I don't get any response. So I'm like, they're playing a joke on me. They're just not responding because they know I'm probably terrified. So about 15 minutes goes by, nothing. 20 minutes goes by, nothing. And I'm like, you know what, that's cool. Bring my phone out, no reception. This probably sounds far-fetched. It probably sounds like I'm lying. It sounds like something out of a horror movie. But I have no reception on my phone. The walkie-talkie works, no one's responding to me on the walkie-talkie, and there's just no cars coming by, there's no signs of life anywhere. So I'm like, forget this, I am going to go and find my friends. So I get up, and I start to walk towards the door, and I start to hear footsteps coming towards me. And I'm pretty sure that if I was in a right state of mind, I would have understood that it was gonna be my friends that were coming to look for me too. But in my state of mind, I hear footsteps, I stop in a doorway, and I'm like, nope. This is how I die. Someone's coming to kill me. Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy Krueger. We'll get to Freddy Krueger in a different one too, by the way. But still, I'm like, nope, don't like this. So I go back into the room and I sit behind a bookshelf in a corner, like quivering in fear. Lo and behold, of course, all of a sudden, from around the corner, here comes Lucy. Here comes Lucy around the corner. Hey, where have you been? We've been trying to find you for like the past 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, I've been on the radio trying to get to you guys, saying, where are you? Can I come down yet? I'm hearing things. I don't like this. And she goes, oh, yeah, no, we turned the radios off. We were making like some staticky noise. Cool, fine. That's awesome. So here's me, scared out of my mind. My friends have left me. In my mind, my friends left. They drove off, they went home, just forgot about me and left me at this abandoned hospital. You know, I've never done anything like this. I hate scary things. My friends turned the radio off, but I couldn't contact anybody. So okay, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let's start heading down. She goes, okay, well, first off, we have to go find, we'll call him, it's the boyfriend, we'll call him James. So we have to go find James and his roommate. All right, well, where'd they go? She goes, well, I don't know where they went. So her bright idea is to split up. And I'm like, okay, well, you go to the roof, because the roof stairway was right there. And I'm like, I will go check the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor, I mentioned there was nothing there. The only thing on that 2nd floor was like they broke down all the walls and it was just like gurneys. So I'm sitting there in this room, big room on the 2nd floor. walking around looking for them. And at this point, I was like, okay, they left. They left. She can't find them on the top floor because she hasn't radioed me and said she's found them. She was on the second floor with them. They weren't on the third floor with me. They're not on the second floor apparently right now. They're gone. So I'm walking and all of a sudden one of the gurneys comes right by me. And I'm like, okay, maybe a rat or something pushed it. Maybe the wind got it. And then I hear a crash again. I'm like, could be an animal. I'm just gonna slowly walk away. Slowly walk away. As I back up, bump into something. Turn around, and it's some dude in a hood standing there, and I freaked out and I fell on my butt in the middle of this abandoned hospital, and I started to run. I ran into a stairwell and hid underneath a set of stairs because, listen, as I said before, I'm a wuss and I was already spooked. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, nah. I need to find a way out. I need to leave. So, from around the corner, I hear a bunch of laughing, 3 voices laughing, and it is Lucy, James, and the roommate, and it was them, all in on it to scare the living crap out of me. When I tell you guys that I hate haunted houses, I hate spooky things, I'm not exaggerating. I went to Halloween Horror Nights, I should say. Every year that I was living in Orlando, I'm not afraid of haunted houses, but I hate them. But haunted houses like that, I understand that it's like a production that's being put on. When you're in an abandoned hospital in the middle of the night and you think your friends have left you and you're looking for something and you don't know where you are and this is like real life, your friends trying to scare you is going to make you probably almost piss your pants. I did not piss my pants. Disclaimer, I did not do that. But yeah, they went out of their way to scare the living shit out of me. And I was like, that's cool. F you guys, man. Like, I can't believe I came here again. So, and I never went back. I never went back. They went back like 3 or 4 more times to film some like stuff for a film project they were doing in school and wanted me to come. And every time I thought about going, all I could replay in my head was the image of me sitting in a corner in a room scared on the 3rd floor alone and then hiding under a set of stairs almost at the verge of tears because I thought that someone was going to kill me. Moral of the story is, don't ever trust your friends properly. I think that's the moral of the story. And I'm not friends with those people anymore because hell no, I'm not friends with those people anymore. But yeah, that's it for the first Freaky Friday. That story is 100% true. I wish I had like proof and photos and whatnot to show you guys to prove that, but it's 100% true. I know we're far off from Halloween. It's about a month away, but why not build up some of the fun for Halloween? You know, there's stores in America that have already started popping up, the Spirit Halloween stores that rise from the graves of abandoned shops. If you're into theme parks, most of the theme parks now have already started to do their Halloween things, and that started like at the beginning of September. And here in Australia, they don't really celebrate Halloween. So I have to go out of my way to do as many Halloween-y type things in my mind that I can do before the actual day comes and I'm disappointed. As I said in the beginning of the video though, if you guys like this type of content, leave a like down below. Comment with your scary stories or stories of crazy things like that that have happened to you. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. As always, I'm Lasersgo. I will see you guys on Monday.